What's up, CEOs? It is time for what it means to own a dealership in today's live training for startup auto dealers. So if you're watching this right now, you're probably watching a replay as we wait for people to get the notifications that this video is live. So type replay in the comments and you can join this live and get in on the Q&A that happens during this video. You can join it live in the Facebook group. Okay, so I will put the link to the Facebook group in the description so that you can join. All right, so I am Shamel and I am the creator and founder of the Auto Dealer Business School, where you can start small and grow to 1 million and sell cars you feel good about. Okay, so I was thinking about like what all we do here, and most of the time people want to start small because they want to feel like they can control it, like it's something within their control. So yes, you most definitely can start small. Owning a used car dealership, a vehicle to build wealth, okay, because that's the name of the game. So I started the Auto Dealer Business School for startup auto dealers, and so far I've helped people to get licensed in all kinds of states and to grow their business to 6 figures in 12 months or less, selling used cars. And I've done a couple of things so far. Like I am an NIADA dashboard contributor, and I was a speaker at the NADA conference in 2021 last year. And the reason why all that's important is because, like, look at me, you know, you don't usually see people who look like me talking about the auto industry and how to make money, like, and how to start small, right? So my voice, our voice is definitely needed. What's up, Michael? What's up, Santos? Finally caught live. Yes, okay. So I'm glad you're here. All right, so my whole mission really is to create or increase the number of successful minority used car dealership owners, okay, so that we can have more representation in this industry all across the board. Like there's all kinds of positions, if you will, or influences that you can have in the auto industry, and we just aren't there. So we need to show up, and the best way to do that is to be good in this business, like be successful at it. All right, so I got a couple of announcements for the Auto Dealer Business School. One, we have an online workshop coming up, how to be a private auto broker for luxury car buyers, okay? And the reason why you should sign up for this workshop is because brokering vehicles is a big part of the framework to get to $1 million selling used cars. So selling luxury cars and brokering cars is going to be what most startup dealers do, and how they infuse a large amount of cash quickly so that they can get on to, you know, growing their business the way they want, or having their dream dealership, right? So sign up for that workshop. I'll walk you through in more detail than I can do here in these videos about the private auto broker process and the luxury car, selling luxury cars, okay, and how you can make that happen. All right, so I'll put the link in the description. The other announcement is that the Six Figure Dealer Club is open for enrollment. So you can join and you can get a mentor, and what you get when you join is you get weekly mentoring sessions or weekly strategy sessions, okay? You get an instant chat, which is 24/7. You can send messages 24/7, but I'm not answering them all through the night. But you get access to me quicker with the instant chat. Okay, so that's what I mean by that. You also get the video lessons to walk you through all the operations of your business, like buying cars, selling cars, you know, all the things that are confusing, like transferring title, even signing up for the title software, using the dealer management software, like everything you need for your business to grow. Okay, so that's what I am teaching people in the Six Figure Dealer Club, and showing them how to get to 6 figures in 12 months or less. Okay. So if you're licensed and you don't have your first car yet, you can buy your first cars. If you're licensed and you have inventory, you get an inventory plan so that you can sell those cars faster. Okay, and if you're not licensed, you can get licensed with drama-free licensing in Six Figure Dealer Club. Okay, so schedule a strategy session with me, because right now, since we are a small group, I kind of need to make sure it's a good fit for us all, right? It's a good fit for you. It'll do good for you, right? And also it works well for me and our group of auto dealers who are in the club. All right, so schedule a strategy session so that you can get more details about the Six Figure Dealer Club. All right, so let's get in it. Okay, what it means to own a dealership. I was chatting with someone on my website. So my website has, the Auto Dealer Business School website has a chat, and I am mostly on that chat, and someone hit me up, and she really wanted to be a representative under someone's license, right? And we were going back and forth, and I was just telling her that where it's at is really owning a dealership. And then she admitted that, wow, I think I was kind of hung up with this whole idea of owning a dealership. Like, that sounds so big. It sounds so huge. Like, is that for me? Do I belong owning a dealership? Like, can I do that? Right? And so that's what is the inspiration for this video, because I realize when I say that, a lot of people are like, oh, like, own a dealership. Whoa, I'm not trying to do all that. But if you're trying to build wealth, you are trying to do all that. Okay, so let's break it down to what it means to own a dealership. All right, so owning a dealership is simply in any state, no matter what the name of the license is, if you can buy from wholesale dealer auctions, and if you can sell to retail customers like the public, you own a dealership. Okay, no matter if that license is called auto broker, no matter if that license is called whatever, right? Retail used car dealer. If you can buy wholesale and you can sell to the public, then you own a dealership. Okay, that's just as simple as it gets, right? And then so let's talk about what it's not, what owning a dealership isn't. Okay, so lots of people, when they think about owning a dealership, they think about a big huge car lot, they think about hundreds of employees. Hey Ronika, what's up? And they think about a huge overhead, like lots of money going out every month, like probably every week. Okay, that's actually what it's not. In this day and age, we have technology. The rules allow for you to have something even smaller to start out with. Okay, so let's talk about what it is. All right, it is simply having an office. Okay, so you need brick and mortar location, right? Which scares a lot of people away, but it shouldn't, because you can simply have just an office in some states. Okay, or in other states, you can have an office plus display space. Okay, which doesn't quite equal car lot. It just means you have an office and you have display space to display your inventory that is for sale, right? So that's simply what it means. And of course, you can have a car lot if you desire. Like if you are growing your operations and you're like, yeah, I want a car lot. Okay, yes, you can have that too. But you don't have to have a big, huge car lot. You can simply have an office or an office with display space, depending on what your minimum requirements are in your state. All right, so any questions so far? While I wait for questions, let me talk about then what you are responsible for when you own a dealership, because that's really what people are saying. I think they're like, I mean, I just don't want like a whole lot of responsibility, right? Or what actually does it mean that I'm responsible for, right? So let me just talk a little bit about responsibility. Okay. I like responsibility, to be honest. I like being the responsible party, because if I'm the responsible party, I have the power to change whatever it is to whatever I need it to be. Okay, so that's really responsibility. If you are the responsible party, you have control to do what you need it to do. All right, so as a dealership owner, you are responsible for, first and foremost, compliance. What does compliance mean? Legal stuff, right? Stuff that, that complies with the laws, okay? And what that looks like in a dealership is compliance for having your business registered with your state and having everything your business needs, right, as a business, right? Having everything that you need to have the license to be able to sell used cars, right? So having the license, okay? Having everything you need for your cars to be in compliance, right? So that mostly comes in on the recon side, which is something we definitely go through in the Six Figure Dealer Club. And then having everything legit and legal to sell to customers, okay? So that is compliance, all right? So you're responsible for compliance. Any questions about compliance? Let's see, which state is for office only? So there's a couple of states that are for office only, but what state are you in? Because it's best to own your dealership in the state you live in unless you're thinking about moving. Georgia is one state, Arizona is another that requires just an office only. Okay, but there are lots of other states that require an office, but a small amount of display space. So in Florida, the requirement there is an office and 10 display spaces, if I'm remembering that correctly. All right, so it's not just an office. You have to also have display spaces, all right? But display spaces aren't a car lot. It's just simply display spaces, all right? Good morning, Corvette D. All right, so any questions about being responsible for compliance? Okay, being responsible for compliance. That's your business, your license, the cars, and your customers. Okay, so yes, you are responsible to adhere to the laws. All right. You are also responsible as a CEO. Okay, so while I start these videos and I say, hey, CEOs, because as a CEO, your responsibility is to drive revenue, period. Okay, so yes, you are responsible to make money in your business. You are responsible to make more money than you have expenses so that your business will survive. Your business won't survive with no money, and it won't survive if the expenses are higher than your income. Okay, so that is what you're responsible for. Positive cash flow. All right, and you're responsible to pay, of course, your expenses, and of course, you're responsible for having profit. Okay, CEOs. So you're responsible for the money, okay, and managing the money, point blank, and period. All right. So any questions about the money, driving the revenue? You're responsible for following the laws. You're also responsible to make money, right? Which is why I'm saying all the time, like, you have to sell cars. Lots of people get licensed. They hold on to that license. They never sell a car. They maybe buy a car. They maybe wholesale the car. Like, you have to make money that covers your expenses. And guess what? Your salary is also one of those expenses. So you have to make enough money to do that. And as well as your team, because you won't be able to do it alone. All right. All right, so any questions about the money? You are also responsible for, no, actually, so I made some notes because I wanted to make sure I got everything in this. But you're also responsible for the vision. That's what I see here, okay? The vision of your dealership, okay? Because you are the owner, the responsible party, you are the controlling party, okay? And you are responsible for the vision. So if you want to be out here and change the way used car dealers do business, like if you've been burnt before, you think used car dealers are shady, you think dealership owners are shady, you as the responsible party, the controlling party, can control the vision of your business. So you can say, I'm going to be a good dealer. Okay. I'm going to sell cars I feel good about. I am going to help people. I am going to be an asset to my community because most of the people I sell to look like me. And I don't want to be I don't want to contribute to the problem. I don't want to be responsible for setting anyone back because I wasn't professional, right? So my vision for my dealership is to be a good dealer who sells good cars, right? You can do that. You can be the controlling, as the controlling party, you can drive the vision of your dealership and say, yo, like, this is crazy the way cars are sold. It doesn't have to be like this. I want to be different. Okay. And that's what I encourage everyone to be like in the Six Figure Dealer Club, because yo, it is crazy. It is crazy, but there are certain things that are necessary to do as a dealer, and there are certain things that aren't. And you can make a profit, a huge profit, and be an asset to the community, like be good to the people. That is a possibility, okay? And that is what we do in the Six Figure Dealer Club. So any questions about controlling the vision of your business since you own a dealership? We're talking about what it means to own a dealership. What it literally means is you can buy wholesale, you can sell retail. You have a brick and mortar location that's either an office, if your state allows just an office, or an office with a display space at the minimum, right? And you also have the option to have a car lot. What it means to own a dealership is also that you're the responsible party. Yes, you have to follow the laws, but hey, following the laws ain't really all that hard. Okay, they tell you what they are, so you just got to follow the laws. All right. You're also responsible for driving revenue, and you are responsible for adhering to the vision or the mission of your business, because you get to set that. You get to say what it is. Okay. My heart are coming up as frowns when on the video. Okay, Ronika, I got you. Thanks for letting me know. All right. So, as the responsible party, guess what's on the other side of that, y'all? The responsible party also is the benefiting party, okay? Somebody who has the responsibility also gets the benefits of having the responsibility. Can I get an amen? Right? There are benefits to owning a dealership. And the benefits are that you own an income generating asset. And if you are anything like me, or if you are believing any of the hype about what it takes to build wealth, building wealth requires an income generating asset. And that is why, you know, being responsible for your dealership or owning a dealership is in your best interest. Okay, so what does it mean to own an income generating asset? What does it mean to benefit as a dealership owner, right? One, you can control your income. You can make as much as you want. So all you got to do is just do the things to increase your income. You will have full control over how much your income is. That is a benefit. You also can provide yourself benefits as a dealership owner, a business owner, right? So if you don't have benefits right now, or you think your benefits suck, you can change that, and you can have your own benefits in your own dealership, okay? There are also perks like tax write-offs, right? Because part of building wealth is also lowering your tax liability, right? Owning a business and being the responsible party allows you the right to write off certain business expenses, right? Including joining a program, a professional development program like the Six Figure Dealer Club, okay? So you can get your education you need to make the money you need in your business to drive the revenue, and it could be a tax write-off. And I have to say, consult your tax advisor, because that's not who I am, but you know, I know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm talking about in that area, because that is how I do it myself, right? When I have professional development. But you know, tax laws do change. I have to say that disclaimer. So you gotta, you know, consult your tax advisor, right? But the point is benefits of owning a dealership, of being the responsible party, income, benefits, perks like tax write-off. Also, perks of buying cars. So it's expensive as a civilian, if you will, buying luxury cars because of the taxes you have to pay, right? And your insurance is more expensive on your personal insurance. Well, guess what? As a dealership owner, that's a perk, because you don't have the same taxes to pay, and your insurance, because you're on your garage liability policy, and as an owner, your dealership can own any car that it wants for you to drive. your insurance doesn't necessarily go up because you have a more expensive car, a more luxurious car, okay? That is a perk. So lots of people get licensed just for that perk. They get licensed to save that money in personal insurance as well as in taxes to register that car, okay? So, let me know if that sounds good to you, right? As a perk, you can own any car you want. You can switch cars, you can change cars. It doesn't change your output of money at all because it's all owned by your dealership. That's a perk. And then of course the biggest perk of them all being the responsible party in your dealership because you own it is you have the opportunity to build wealth, CEOs. That's why we're doing this, okay? We're not doing this to give ourselves another job. We're doing this to build wealth, to build some passive income, to be absentee owners so that we are off investing in something else or enjoying time or enjoying family while our dealership is making money, okay? So let me know if this was good information or not. Let me know if you have any questions. Let me know if this wasn't good information, what you wish you would have learned today, okay? And as I'm waiting on the comments and questions, I'm gonna just say this. It's not just about making money, it's about building wealth. And that's why I am not like the flipping car expert, because to me, flipping cars is just making money. Owning the dealership is where you're building the wealth. You have to make the money in a way that builds wealth. Now, some people flip cars as a means to an end. I get that. But understand that is a short-term solution. The long-term plan is owning a dealership. Okay, so doesn't look like any questions. Let me know if you got any questions. Tell me if this was good in the comments. Okay, very informative. All right, Santos. Look, you already own a dealership though. So, but now I guess you know more of what your intentions are in owning the dealership. I mean, that's what I was intending on this being, is like setting your intentions on, yes, I want to own a dealership because I want an income generating asset. I want to build wealth. Yes, I want to control the vision. Yes, I want to be the benefiting party. Yes, I can be responsible for compliance and making money, right? Good, like always. Okay, great, Corvette D. So CEOs, it is time to move in some direction, okay? It's time to make a decision. If you've been on the fence about, oh, is this for me or not, you need to make a decision, okay? It is for you if your heart is like, yes, this is something I've always wanted to do. I love cars. Maybe I'm not really good in business yet, but you can be really good in business, especially if you have a mentor, right? So make a decision. Are you in or are you out? Is this what you're about to do, or are you going to do something else? Because you have to start somewhere, and now it's going to take progress. It's going to take time no matter what you do. So just do something to move you towards building wealth. And if that something is owning a dealership and selling used cars, then come see me. I am ready when you are. All right. Santos, yes, I want to control my vision on Great Start. Yes. Okay, Daniel, you're in. Yes, Daniel. Yes. Come see me. Schedule a strategy session. Let's see what's a good plan for you based on your time and how much money you have. Okay. I'm going to help you put together how you can make this happen. All right. Okay, CEOs, that's my time today. Trying to make these kind of short so that, I know we got busy lives, so you can get what you need and move on to whatever you got next. But as always, I am praying for your success, and I look forward to talking with you in the strategy session. If you don't book a strategy session, I look forward to seeing you in the workshop. All right. Okay, Renika, sounds good. Thank you. All right, Renika, I will see you soon, hopefully. All right, CEOs, be blessed. Bye.